Hey, that's pretty good.
In order to keep the look and feel of the sets in the show fresh, LEGO will oftentimes change the style of minifigures, and this is especially true for the Ninjago line. They will do this by giving them new and updated costumes. For the time Ninjago has been alive, we've seen new uniforms for our favorite ninja pretty much every season. Some I prefer more than others, and some I just think could be a little bit better designed. Now, I'm not saying I have more creativity than LEGO designers, but if given the chance, I would definitely clean up some of the suits. Anyway, this is my list of the top 10 ninja suits. Also, remember opinions. Kicking off the list are the primary ninja suits from 2012. These suits are nostalgic for me and many other Ninjago fans, however, I recognize the flaws that they have. To me, these suits don't really make the ninja feel unified enough. I know they are unique characters with their own personalities, and the suits are meant to reflect this, but I still think they should look somewhat similar. I like how these suits introduce the standard shoulder armor that we know today, and many other various traits that have also been passed on. Though not my least favorite suits, the ZX suits take their place here at the bottom of the list. One thing that I actually liked from Day of the Departed was the design of the ninja suits. Since the story involves old villains coming back for revenge, it would make sense the suits were a callback to classic Ninjago as well. The suits are sort of a mix between the Skybound suits and the original gi. I like the calls and nods back to 2011 Ninjago, and I enjoyed the classical theme that came with these suits. The only negative thing that I have to say about these suits is I like other versions a lot better. Cyrus Borg supplied the ninja with these special robes because the Overlord had unexpectedly returned. The Techno Robes have some problems of their own, and much like the ZX suits, they all look extremely cluttered. However, they are above the Day of the Departed suits because of their function. They could block the tracking beacons deployed by Ninjaroid fleets and were the first suits to introduce the iconic half mask into the Ninjago line. The Techno Robes were a great way to reintroduce us fans to Ninjago in 2014 because it shows us the ninjas desire function more than they desire style. It's unknown at this point where exactly in time the ninja obtained these suits, but we know it was some point during the Tournament of Elements. These suits also have a very classic feel to them and were almost remakes of the original suits, with some updated features. The use of the ZX hood piece with each of the ninjas' respective elemental symbols printed on them was a great touch. I enjoy the uniqueness of these suits, while at the same time, they provide homage to the early days of the franchise. Overall, the Zukin suits, despite the strange name, are still wonderfully designed. These suits were basically Techno Robes 2.0. The ninja used these suits to combat the golden power of the Overlord and were made from the antique stone armor found in the Temple of Fortitude. These suits took forever to appear in actual minifigure form, but don't they look great? They have both a style and a great purpose that actually helps. Of course, being upgraded Techno Robes mean that the half masks make a return, but I don't mind. In the end, these suits brought something unique to the table that I really enjoyed, and that of course being the ninja using the villain's power against him. These suits hold yet another great function, that being, like the name implies, they are made of deepstone and they protect the ninja from being possessed. These suits are extremely heavy though, but at least our favorite ninja are safe while fighting Moro and his army. These suits were also the first to introduce the now standard newly molded mask piece. Basically, all the suits focused around the color black, which is a great color to choose because it's the iconic color for a ninja. Even with this, the ninja's unique colors still have a spot in the suits as well. These suits fit the darker tone of Season 5 perfectly and, in my opinion, deserve a spot on this list. I really don't have much to say about these suits except for the fact that I like them so much. Only 4 of the 6 current ninja had canonical tournament robes, but they sure do look good. We had never seen sleeveless suits before from the line, and these suits look great. They keep the half mask piece from the Techno Robes, and also featured the elemental symbols of the 4 ninja at the time. This gives them an oriental look, but still keeps them modern. Of course, you all know that these ones were on the list. The nostalgic vibe these suits give off is great for my mind, and it reminds me as to where we as fans and these characters have come from. The suits themselves are very simple with not much going on, but do they need a lot of detail? No, not really. These suits are one of the only suits to actually use the original 90s ninja mask, and that in itself is nostalgic. The suits are just great, and I'm sure you'll all agree. Just give me a simple colored ninja suit with a few straps and some emblems, and that's pretty much all I need. In my opinion, these are the suits that they should use for the Ninjago movie. Unfortunately though, that's not gonna happen. These suits were featured in Season 6 of Ninjago, and I immediately fell in love with them. They keep the same mask and legs from the Deepstone version, however, the new torso design with the updated elemental emblems and the winged symbols on their back would have been enough for me to like them. But then they go ahead and add in this new awesome golden shoulder armor piece that accents the suits in a great way. The Airjitzu Suits are simply amazing and beautiful. I think they should do more black themed suits in the future because the ones we've gotten so far have just been great. Possibly the most ornamental and sacred suits we've seen so far have got to be the elemental kimonos. First obtained in the Temple of Light, these suits were used throughout the second half of Season 2, and they left a mark. A good mark. A mark in which I think other suits have drawn inspiration from. If you haven't noticed already, I'm a big fan of the primarily black suits. I think they look the best out of all the suits we've gotten, and the kimonos are no exception. They were most likely designed by the first Spinjitzu master and feature an amazing amount of unified and organized detail. These suits were also the first to feature the now iconic elemental symbols for each of the ninja and had awesome torso designs locked down and secure. Overall, the elemental kimonos are what I think most of the suits should look like from the series. I feel that they add a sense of unification while keeping that classic ornamental look. So that was my list of the top 10 ninja suits. Thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to leave a comment stating your thoughts, and while you're down there, leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Also remember to leave your video suggestions down below as well for a chance to have your idea featured as an actual video sometime down the road. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.